All right, welcome to a Forex Killers update. Really quick update here, just getting this out for London. So I'll just talk about what we're going to look at. Looking here, chuck your trend lines on your RSI. Check out if we get the break on something like that. What we're looking for on the S&P is if we get sort of this and it sort of corrects, we start going up again. Then we're looking for our higher targets. All the way up at 4,400 kind of thing, and we just take the trend and follow the trend and see if we can reach those higher targets that I've had for a long time. That coming off the back of the 1 hour EL retest, the deal being made on the debt ceiling being lifted, etc. So, originally had this coming down to this level here. But that news came out and sort of late last week, it was obviously a bit known, so we sort of got that pump. Technically it bounced off that 1 hour EL anyway, and broke through on the 2 hour there and had a bit of a bump and run. So certainly with no sell setups. But yeah, we'll see if this sort of wants to correct and head up, or if it's going to sort of come down sharply and some other sort of news regarding that comes out. And we sort of get a big sell-off down to this level, which would be great for the buy to the upside. Just watching that sort of structure. DXY, still in an uptrend. So we broke, rejected. We got the break, and then the bearish diversion sort of set, and we've had the first bit of a sell here. Came up, took the high again, bit of a sell. Right now, retesting the 3-minute EL here. On London Open just now. So, I'm probably looking. I'm liking this to roll over, but certainly any positions that you hold, like I'll show you in a minute with the longs that we've got on majors, can't be holding them. And if this starts to move up, considering what it's doing, and the fact that on that higher time frame, we've still got higher levels to reach. So looking for a bigger correction, something to match this leg here. Potentially even a bigger corrective structure, yeah. So something with more waves in it. But yeah, looking for a bigger correction to at least sort of match that. The 8 hours looking like it's sort of breaking here. 12 hour, nothing there. The 4 hour. Not a great trend line, but that sort of broke and has broken. But that's not the be all end all. That just on itself. But yeah, looking for that to sort of get that bigger correction. All right, I'm gonna leave silver. Oil. I'm looking for longs on oil. I did speak in my last video. I said we got that hidden bull. I said it might be a good level. I had my alarm alert set here for this break of the low for the buy. Didn't get it, pumped straight up. So we can still roll over one more time, but it's looking a bit bullish. So, but if we do get that rollover, I'll look for the buy there to go up. So that's what I'm looking at. Buys to the upside though. So yeah, EU. It's talking about how we're going to catch the bottom. We're gonna get it, within sort of, 30, 50 pips. And so, first long was at 170, and that ended up getting stopped out overnight with that little wick low. I had a couple of positions, got stopped out break even, which is always a bit annoying, but it happens in New York. I didn't buy back in any of this because I'm not going to get caught out with that sort of corrective shape move up and what can happen. And look what did happen. I think this was the end of last week, New York session. So I was out on the town. It kind of worked out for me being out because I was up late enough to catch this. So I got back in at about 130 or something around that level. Pretty low. Caught the low pretty well. So maybe 100 and pretty close to the bottom. So up a few pips on that. But again, this could roll over one more time. So we're trying to catch the bottom. Looking at the higher time frame. that golden zone as I was talking about, right? You got that nice wick low to take that liquidity. So, certainly potential for that. Come up and test this trend line, something like that. But, looking for a bit of a bull move, holding that 2-hour TL. So, but you can always get that roll over. So don't let yourself get sort of hold along or get in too early and then get stopped out only for it to go up. So something like this up and then that and then we go up. Right? You don't want anything like that to happen. So just be cautious in what you're doing. GU looks like it might roll over one more time, even if EU doesn't. Just how it's looking, looks like a potential to roll over once more and then looking for buys. UCAD again got out up here at the top at 1.36400. Rode that up for a good 130 pips from here. And this is looking like maybe a little three-wave pullback. You got hidden bull. So, could definitely be looking for a buy setups, especially in terms of a hedge. Just having a look at this now. I hadn't really looked at it yet before doing this video, so bit of liquidity under there. We just sort of hit that box. One more and then up, or it can just sort of roll on over and drop down. So, but looking at the higher time frame, I'm bullish on UCAD higher time frame. Do we pop up one more time? Take that out, then correct, and then we go, and then we keep going. All right, that's a potential. Or we could sort of just travel down a bit further and then go up. Right, and up. So that's sort of, but yeah, bullish on UCAD. Now I'll go to AU. The hard thing about UCAD is that AU is, kind of moves opposite, as I've discussed with you guys before. And I can see a potential long on AU, all right? So we're sort of retesting the 4-hour here. We might reject here and roll over once again. But you see the running flat in the middle here. We've come down, had that correction, and then we tagged the 1-to-1. So I end up getting in at 0.64945. So right down near the bottom with the spread, almost to the pip. And on that bigger time frame, what do we have here? So a bit of exaggerated divergence there. See what the daily brings. Yeah, so the daily's got some bullish divergence. Right, low here and a higher low here. And I'll get rid of this arrow. I've had it there, so it was showing the past moves that I've sort of called for. Yeah, so on the higher time frame, we could be looking at something like this, right? That's 3 waves, and then we go 5. Now, not really worrying about the count per se, but it's more just the overall structure. So, wave up, and then you got sort of a 3, and then another 3, right, and then a 5 up kind of thing. So just a big flat. I trade it wave by wave, as you guys know, but that's a potential. So something to be looking for, basically. Yeah. So I'll see how that plays. I won't let go of my trade. I think I'm going to hold on to it. Unless it comes right back to it, and then I'll reassess. But looking for a bigger move here. You know what I mean? Looking for a much bigger move. So yeah, let's play that. But again, that does conflict with my sort of bullishness on UCAD. So we're just, but UCAD could roll over. UCAD could be the one. So I'll take the buy setups on UCAD, and I'm obviously in the buy on Aussie dollar because I'm bullish. Bit of an 8-hour break there on the RSI. So we'll see how these sort of close and see what it does during this session. And we got the big sell. The big sell was good. It went straight down, 190 pips. So that's a beauty. You got 3 waves here, 3 waves here. So similar to AU, but similar but different. But yeah, you 3, and then we could just do a sharp 5 up. So that's a potential. Just something I'm watching for. Especially under these lows, grabbed all that liquidity that I've been waiting to hit that liquidity box. So, just watching for that for sure. All right, Bitcoin. We finally got the daily break after the big rejection last time, so we got a good clean break here. Sort of retested the neckline through here. So, not through there. Sorry, that's on the high time frame. But when that put some wicks down, but we held the 200 weekly once again. So bounced off it there. So we've held that 200 weekly. So sort of got that flip, that SR flip on the 200 weekly, which is bullish for the time being. Corrective structure downwards. Obviously, there's a potential of this being a flat. Just looking at the shape of it, right? You can have a flat there, and you see the hidden bearish divergence, right? So we could have a flat there, and if that is the case, then I would be just looking for this correction to extend, basically, and retest the range highs. So if we end up if this ends up sort of rejection, we get a SFP, then I'll basically look for 3 waves, right? And then we go up again. So that's what I'll be looking for if we do reject and we don't break and push on up, and we lose the 200 weekly moving average. Definitely if we lose the 200 after this sort of flattish structure, then I definitely expect that move down to that next level, 24K. All right, that'll do it. I'll get this out. Thanks for watching. Hit the like. Appreciate it.